today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw. As this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back deep is Jalen Darden. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now Geno, eluding the pressure right. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Back to throw, Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Walker. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
A first run now for Kyron Williams.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Stafford,
as they've got it with a third down coming up.
and a quick throw here that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be fourth down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Off of play action, here's Smith. He'll buy some time right. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. He completes this to Walker.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Stafford.
Finding Williams once more, complete.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports halftime report.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the 50, it's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. This is the tight end Fant. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
To throw is Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They'll run. This is Brown. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Pharaoh Brown
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Motion left, Cup. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now Stafford.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Tackled that time by Derek Hall. 2nd and 5.
Here's Stafford.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's across midfield to the 48. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Now Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Stafford looks to throw again. That'll be caught by Cup.
And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Here's Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They snap it to Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 3rd down, here's Corum.
He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Touchdown! DeMarcus Robinson from 10 yards out.
And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Up the middle they run. It's Walker, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
And going right back to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that Should just about do it.
Smith going to throw it.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On second down, it's Walker.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker
Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
That one taken in by Whittington.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
To throw is Stafford. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Stafford. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be